Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Dureణ haya avaram karma buddhi yoga dhananjaya buddhau sharanam anvichha kripanaha phalahetavaha.
O Dhananjaya, keep all abominable activities far distant by devotional service, and in that consciousness surrender unto the Lord. Those who want to enjoy the fruits of their works are misers.
Buddhi yukto jahatiha ube sukrata dushkrute tasmad yogaya yujyasva yogaha karmasu kaushalam.
A man engaged in devotional service rids himself of both good and bad reactions even in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work.
Karmajam buddhi yukta hi phalam tyaktva manishinaha janma bandha vinirmuktaha padam padam gacchantya anamayam.
By thus engaging in devotional service to the Lord, great sages or devotees free themselves from the results of work in the material world. In this way, they become free from the cycle of birth and death and attain the state beyond all miseries by going back to Godhead.
Yada te moha kalilam buddhirvyatitarishati tadad gantasi nirvedam shrotavyasya shrutasya cha.
When your intelligence has passed out of the dense forest of delusion, you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard and all that is to be heard.
Shruti vipratipanna te yada sthasyati nischala samadhava achala buddhiha tada yogam avapasyasi.
When your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, and when it remains fixed in the trance of self realization, then you will have attained the divine consciousness.
Arjuna uvacha sthita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava sthita deha kim prabhasheta kim asita vrajeta kim.
Arjuna said, O Krishna, what are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? How does he speak, and what is his language? How does he sit, and how does he walk?
Shri Bhagwana uvacha prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan atmanya evatmana tushtaha sthita prajnastadochate.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O Partha, when a man gives up all varieties of desire for sense gratification, which arise from mental concoction, and when his mind, thus purified, finds satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be in pure transcendental consciousness.
Dukheshva anudvigna manaha sukheshu vigata spraha vitaraga bhaya krodha sthita dhira munir uchyate.
One who is not disturbed in mind, even amidst the threefold miseries, or elated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, and anger is called a sage of steady mind.
यः सर्वत्राणाभिस्नेहस्तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभं नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा
In the
प्रतिष्ठिता.
sorry, ma'am. In the material world, one who is unaffected by whatever good or evil he may obtain, neither prizing or nor despising it, is firmly fixed in perfect knowledge.
यदा संहरते चायं कुर्मो अङ्गानि वा सर्वशः इन्द्रियाणि इन्द्रियार्थेभ्यस्तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
One who is able to withdraw his sense from sense object, as the tortoise draws its limbs within the shell, is firmly fixed in perfect consciousness.
विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसवर्ज्यं रसोऽप्य अस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते.
Though the embodied soul may be restricted from sense enjoyment, the taste for sense object remains. But uh, ceasing such engagement by experiencing a higher taste, he is fixed in consciousness.
यततो ह्य अपि कौन्तेय पुरुषस्य विपश्चितः इन्द्रियाणि परमार्थीनि हरन्ति प्रसभां मनः.
The senses are so strong and impetuous, O Arjuna, that they forcibly carry away the mind even of a man of discrimination who is endeavoring to control them.
तानि सर्वाणि संयम्य युक्त आसीत् मत्परः वशे हि यस्येन्द्रियाणि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
One who restrains his senses, keeping them under full control, and fixes his consciousness upon me, is known as a man of steady intelligence.
ध्यायतो विषयान् पुंसः सङ्गस्तेषुपजायते सङ्गात् सञ्जायते कामः कामात् क्रोध अभिजायते.
While contemplating the objects of senses, a person develops attachment for them, and from such attachment, lust develops, and from lust, anger arises.
क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोहः सम्मोहः स्मृतिविभ्रमः स्मृतिभ्रमाशाद् बुद्धिनाशो बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति.
From anger, complete delusion arises, and from delusion, bewilderment of memory. When memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and when intelligence is lost, one falls down again into the material pool.
रागद्वेषविमुक्तस्तु विषयान् इन्द्रियाश्चरन् आत्मा वशेर्विधेत्मा विधे आत्मा प्रसादम् अधिगच्छति.
But a person free from all attachment and aversion and able to control his senses through regulative principles of freedom can obtain the complete mercy of the Lord.
प्रसादे सर्वदुःखानां हानिरस्योपजायते प्रसन्नचेतसो ह्यय आशु बुद्धिः प्रयवर्तिष्ठते.
One who thus satisfied in Krishna consciousness, the threefold miseries of material existence exist no longer. In such satisfied consciousness, one's intelligence is soon well established.
नास्ति बुद्धिरयुक्तस्य न चायुक्तस्य भावना न चाभावयतः शान्तिरशान्तस्य कुतः सुखम्.
One who is not connected with the Supreme in Krishna consciousness can have neither transcendental intelligence nor a steady mind, without which there is no possibility of peace. And how can there be any happiness without peace?
इन्द्रियाणां हि चरतां यन्मानो अनुविधीयते तद् अस्य हरति प्रज्ञानां वायुर्नावम् इवाम्भसि.
As a strong wind sweeps away a boat on the water, even one of the roaming senses on which the mind focuses can carry away a man's intelligence.
तस्माद्यस्य महाबाहो निगृहीतानि सर्वशः इन्द्रियाणि इन्द्रियार्थेभ्यस्तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Therefore, O mighty arm, one whose senses are restrained from their objects is certainly of steady intelligence.
या निशा सर्वभूतानां तस्यां जागर्ति संयमी यस्यां जागृति भूतानि सा निशा पश्यतो मुनेः.
What is night for all beings is the time of awakening for the self controlled, and the time of awakening for all beings is night for the introspective sage.
अपूर्यमाणम् अचलप्रतिष्ठं समुद्रम् आपः प्रविशन्ति यद्वत् तद्वत् कामायं प्रविशन्ति सर्वे स शान्तिम् अपनोति न कामकामी.
A person who is not disturbed by the incessant flow of desires that enter like rivers into the ocean, which is even being filled but is always still, but alone achieve peace, and not the man who strives to satisfy such desires.
विहाय कामान् यः सर्वान् पुमांश्चरति निःस्पृहः निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः स शान्तिम् अधिगच्छति.
A person who has given up all desires for sense gratification, who lives free from desires, who has given up all senses of proprietorship and is devoid of false ego, he alone can attain real peace.
एषा ब्राह्मी स्थितः पार्थ नैनां प्राप्य विमुह्यति स्थित्वास्याम् अन्तकालेऽपि ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं रक्षति.
That is the way of the spiritual and godly life, after attaining which a man is not bewildered. If one is thus situated, even at the hour of death, one can enter into the kingdom of God.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Sorry for any mistakes. Thank you so much.
Om Tat Sat इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्ण अर्जुन संवादे सांख्ययोगो नाम द्वितीयाध्यायः.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, Jayaved Mataji and Asha Mataji. So beautifully recited. Thank you so much. We got Gauringi Mataji, Usha Mataji, and Pawan Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Allo Shishila Prabhupada, thank you for kindly joining. Okay, so we shall move to the next part. It is the Japa session. Chanting with Srila Prabhupada. So can I request anyone to do the Panchatattva mantra?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji.
Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Ram
Hare Rama, Hare
Ram
Rama, Rama
Ram
Rama Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Ram
Rama, Rama
Ram
Rama Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Ram
Rama Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Ram
Rama Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama
Ram
Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama
Hare
Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama Rama Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama.
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare.
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama.
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Rama.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama.
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Rama
Hare
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 Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram
Rama Hare
Ram
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Rama.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare 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 Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Rama Hare
Rama
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 Hare
Rama Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare 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 Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare
Ram
Rama Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Rama Hare
Ram
Rama
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama
Hare
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 Rama
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama
Krishna,
Hare Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Rama
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Rama
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, 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 Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
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 Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare 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 Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Namaha Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi
चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद।
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे राम।
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. If anyone has not yet completed the japa, one round, so kindly completed it behind. So meanwhile, we shall move into our next program. It is the Kirtan. And also we invite Rasleela Srimati Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanyawadam. Thank you for joining.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji and Hare Krishna all the devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. I'll go to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so today our Kirtan is our Her Grace Prabhavati Sachi Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay, so when you're ready, Mataji, so you're singing Dhammadrashtakam, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji, if it is okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can everyone hear? It's a little bit
Yes,
slow.
Mataji. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Shridhamodastastakam. Namameshwaram Satchidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Namameshwaram Satchidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam यशोदाभियोलोकलादवमानम् परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृत्यगोप्या यशोदाभियोलोकलादवमानम् परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृत्यगोप्या रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं रजन्तम् कराम्भोजयुग्मेन सातङ्कनेत्रम् रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं रजन्तम् कराम्भोजयुग्मेन सातङ्कनेत्रम् मुहुश्वासकं पात्रीरेखाङ्ककण्ठा स्थितग्रीवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् मुहुश्वासकं पात्रीरेखाङ्ककण्ठा स्थितग्रीवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् इति दृक्ष्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमाज्यन्तमख्यापयन्तम् इति दृक्ष्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमाज्यन्तमख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषितज्ञेषु भक्तजितत्वम् पुनः प्रेम तत्संशतावृत्तिवन्दे तदीयेषिताग्नेषु भक्तजितत्वम् पुनः प्रेम तत्संशतावृत्तिवन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षं वदिं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वरिषादपिह वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षं वदिं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वरिषादपिह इदं ते वपुर्नाथ गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्या वीरस्तां किमन्ये इदं ते वपुर्नाथ गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्या वीरस्तां किमन्ये इदं ते मुकाम्भोजम् अत्यन्तनीलै वृतं कुन्तलै स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या इदं ते मुकाम्भोजम् अत्यन्तनीलै वृतं कुन्तलै स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या मोहश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्ताधरां मे मनस्या विरास्तामालं लक्ष्यलाभे मोहश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्तधरां मे मनस्या विरास्तामालं लक्ष्यलाभे नमो देवदामोदरानन्त विष्णो प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाब्धिमग्नम् नमो देवदामोदरानन्त विष्णो प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाब्धिमग्नम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्यातिदिनं बतानु ग्रहणे क्षमामाज्ञं यदृच्छिदृश्याम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्यातिदिनं बतानु ग्रहणे क्षमामाज्ञं यदृच्छिदृश्याम् कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धमुतैव यद्वत् त्वयामुचितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतौ च कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धमुतैव यद्वत् त्वयामुचितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति नमस्तेऽस्तु धाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायथ विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमस्तेऽस्तु धाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायथ विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् यशोदाभियोलोकलादवमानम् परं दृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृत्यगोप्याम् हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Radha Damodara, Radha Damodara, Shri Radhe, Jaya Yashoda Damodara, Yashoda Damodara, Shri Radhe, Jaya Radha Gokula Nanda, Radha Gokula Nanda, Shri Radhe, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman, Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava, Sri Radhe, Jaya Radha Landaneshwara, Radha Landaneshwara, Sri Radhe, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Srila Gurudev, Nitai, Gora Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Sri दामोदराष्टकम की जय, जगत श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रील गुरुदेव की जय, श्री कृष्ण प्रभु.
Thank you, Mataji. Would you like to translation, Mataji, first shloka?
Translation, Prabhuji, yeah. I'm on my mobile. Let me check, Prabhu. Okay. To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose shark-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokula, who I, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was turning into butter and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greater speed to that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodara. I offer my humble obeisances.
Jai Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Can I request Asha Mataji to read next translation, if Mataji is available, please?
Hare Krishna. Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with three lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To the Supreme Lord, Sri Damodara, whose belly is bound not with the ropes but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances.
Thank you so much, Mataji. So can I request next Usha Mataji if available, please? Okay, if Usha Mataji is not available, Mruda Sachi Mataji, would you like to read the third text, Mataji?
Okay, Prabhuji. By such childhood pastime as this, he is drawing the inhabitants of Gokula in pool of scarcity and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulences that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conception of awe and reverences. With the great love, I again offer my obeisance to the Lord Damodar hundreds and hundreds of times.
Thank you, Mataji. Very nicely read. Okay, Das Leela Mataji, can I request to read for the text, Mataji?
Hare Krishna. O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish this form of yours as Bal Gopal in Vrindavan may ever manifest in my heart. For what is the use to me of any other boon besides this? Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Can I request next Gayathri Mataji to text 5, please?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair, tinged with red, is kissed and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Do we have Sandeep Prabhuji Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, 6th.
Yeah, 6th.
Please.
Yeah, sure. O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodara, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me. By showering your glance of mercy upon me, deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Then with Pranam, thank you for joining. Okay, can I request next Ritu Mataji, please, for the text 7?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Vrinda will read. O Lord Damodara, just as the 2 sons of Kavera, Manigriva and Nalakuvera were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you. In your form as a baby tied with rope to a wooden grinding motor. In the same way, please give me your own prima bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
Very beautiful. What is your name?
Vrinda.
Vrinda, very beautiful. And Ritu Mataji, you may you read next one, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. O Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent robe which binds your belly, I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord, who displays unlimited pastimes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. All the devotees very nicely read all the translations and Prabhavati Mataji. Thank you so much. Okay, we shall move on to the next Guru Vandana by today by Gauringi Mataji. Hare Krishna Gauringi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, so when you're ready, Mataji, you want someone to accompany you? Or you
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, any volunteer devotees? Mrula Sachi Mataji, you wanted to respond to ma'am?
Okay, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
When you're ready, please.
Okay. Hare Krishna Prabhuji Mataji Dhanbhakti. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadmam.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadmam.
Bando moi sabadana mate.
Bando mohi savadana mate.
Bando moi sabadana mate.
Bando mohi savadana mate.
Jahara prasade bhai e bhavatoriya jai.
Jahara prasade bhai e bhavaturi ajai.
Jahara prasade bhai e bhavatoriya jai.
Jahara prasade bhai e bhavaturi ajai.
Krishna prapti hoy jaha hoite.
Krishna prapti hoi jaha hoite.
Krishna prapti hoy jaha hoite.
Krishna prapti hoi jaha hoite.
Guru mukha padma bhakya chitte te kuriya kya.
Guru mukha padma vakya jite te koriya kya.
Guru mukha padma bhakya chitte te kuriya kya.
Guru mukha padma vakya jite te koriya kya.
Harana koriyo mane asa.
Arana kori ho mane asha.
Harana koriyo mane asa.
Arana kori ho mane asha.
Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati.
Guru charane rati aise uttama gati.
Sri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati.
Sri Guru charane rati aise uttama gati.
Je prasade pure sarvasa.
जे प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा.
जे prasade pure sarvasa.
जे प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा.
चखुदाना दिलो जेई जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से.
चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से.
चखुदान दिलो जेई जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से.
चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से.
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित.
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित.
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित.
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित.
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ है ते अविद्या विनाश जाते.
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 वेद गाय जहाँ रचरित.
वेद गाय जहाँ रचरित.
वेद गाय जहाँ रचरित.
वेद गाय जहाँ रचरित.
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु.
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 लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना.
लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना.
लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना.
लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना.
हा प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पद छाया.
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 ये बीज सुख त्रिभुवना.
ए वेगस घुसुक त्रिभुवना.
ये बीज सुख त्रिभुवना.
ए वेगस घुसुक त्रिभुवना.
गुरुदेव पतित पावना.
गुरुदेव पतित पावना.
गुरुदेव पतित पावना.
गुरुदेव पतित पावना.
गुरुदेव लैलो सराना.
गुरुदेव लैलो सराना.
गुरुदेव लैलो सराना.
गुरुदेव लैलो सराना.
जय प्रभुपदा 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 शिल प्रभुपदा.
जय प्रभुपदा 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 शिल प्रभुपदा.
जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
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 Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Gaurangi Mataji and Mridataji Mataji. So beautiful, competitively and very nicely sung. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, we shall move on to next Mangalacharan prayers by Ritu Mataji. Hare Krishna, Ritu Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, so when you're ready, Mataji, kindly start the Mangalacharan prayers, please.
Yeah. Om.
Om Ajnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Chakshudam Yenitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya
Om Ajnana.
Ajnanatirmirandasya
Sing. You have to sing. Sorry, Prabhuji. Om
Ajnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Chakshudam Yedam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Savitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tatati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Tam Sajivam Sadaivityam Sadautam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Visham He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopikanta Radhakanta Namostute Taptakanchana Gourangi Radha Vrindavaneshwari Vishvanu Sute Devi Pranami Hari Priye Vancha kalpatarubhyascha cha kripa sindhu bhuiva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatharine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Charita Mataji and children. Very beautifully sung this Mangalachan prayers. Thank you so much. Okay, we shall move on. Next is the Premadhvani prayers by Rasleela Mataji to lead the dear devotees wherever it is possible. Kindly follow behind with the Jaya sound. Mataji, when you are ready, Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्टा ओम विष्णुपाद परम हंस परिव्रजाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतशी श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस शिला A.C. भक्ति वेदांता स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय
Jai.
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परम हंसा परिव्रजाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतशी श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांता सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय
Jai.
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय
Jai.
नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय
Jai.
इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य शिला प्रभुपाद की जय
Jai.
प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद जय जय अद्वैता गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा की जय
Jai.
श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय
Jai.
वृंदावन धाम की जय
Jai.
मथुरा धाम की जय
Jai.
नवदीप धाम की जय
Jai.
जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय
Jai.
गंगा माई की जय
Jai.
यमुना माई की जय
Jai.
तुलसी देवी की जय
Jai.
भक्ति देवी की जय
Jai.
संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय
Jai.
बृहद मृदंगा की जय
Jai.
सामवेद भक्ता वृंदा की जय
Jai.
गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि
Hari Hari Bol.
all glories to the assembled devotees
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
all glories to the assembled devotees
Hare
Hare
Krishna
all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga all glories to Shri Prabhupada
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Very beautifully led the Premadhvani prayers. Okay, so we shall move on to the next. So to next topic is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, so today's the topics are 53 and 54 shlokas. So here, just giving a recap, and then devotees will take the recitation, and then later on, Gayathri Mataji is going to speak on these verses. So here, Krishna is speaking on the Buddhi Yoga. So the few last to recap on the last few shlokas. Buddhi yukto jahatiha upesu krute tasmad yoga yujjasva yogaha karmasu kaushalam. So Krishna is mentioning that, oh Arjuna, Buddhi Yoga is nothing but devotional service. Engage yourself in the devotional service, and then keeping yourself equal to the good and bad and pains and pleasures. In such a way, you will be free from the entanglement. That is called Yoga Sa Karmasu Kaushalam. And then Karmajam Buddhyuktahi Palam Chakta Manishinaha Janma Bhanda Vinurmuktaha Vadam Padam Gachanti Anamayam. When you engage in yourself in the devotional service, then Janma Bhanda Vinurmuktaha, you will be free from the entanglement of birth and death. In such a way, Padam Gachanti Anamayam, you will go back to Godhead, to the Vaikuntha Lokas. Okay, and then when you are situated like that, Yadate Moha Kalilam Buddhir Veditarishyati Tadaganta Sinidvedam Srotavyasya Srutasya. So when you are free from all kinds of illusions, and then you will cross the dense forest of the delusion. So at that time, at that particular stage, whatever you have heard so far and whatever you will be hearing in the future, in both the things, you will be detached. So what is that thing is when your intelligence is passed out of the dense forest of delusion, you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard and all that is to be heard. So this is called the Brahma Nirvana state, or Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. Okay, so with that one, in the last shloka, it was covered by Radha Sekam Mataji. So today we will cover 53 and 54 shlokas. Okay, I shall take 53 and then translation. Okay, we all dear devotees kindly recite these 2 shlokas by all devotees. Okay, so due to the time, I shall recite only once and you all follow line by line behind me. And then you all take turns to recite the shlokas. Shruti vipratipanna te yada stasyati nischala samadavachala buddhihi tada yogam avapsyasi. Arjuna vuvacham sthita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshavam satadihi kim prabhasheta kim asita vrajeta kim. And the devotees kindly follow behind me. And before that, I request if Ritu Mataji's children, if you can do the Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 3 times, and we all follow behind, and then we will start the recitations, please. Ritu Mataji children, to do Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 3 times. Okay, are any other devotees, please? Okay, you follow behind me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
So line by line. Shruti vipratipanna te
Shruti
viprapanna te
yada stasyati nischala
yada thasyati nischala
samadavachala buddhihi
samadha achala buddhihi
tada yogam avapsyasi.
tada yogam avapsyasi.
Arjuna uvacha
Arjuna vacha
sthita prajnasya ka bhasha
Pagnasya bhasha
samadhistasya keshava
samadhistasya keshava
sthitadihi kim prabhasheta
Chitadhihi kim prabhasheta
kim asita vrajeta kim.
kim asit vajeta kim.
Shruti vipratipanna te
Shruti
Viprapanna te
yada stasyati nischala
यदा स्तास्यति निश्चला
samadau achala buddhihi
समाधौ अचला बुद्धिः
tada yogam avapsyasi.
तदा योगम् अवापश्यसि.
Arjuna uvacha
अर्जुन उवाच
sthita prajnasya ka bhasha
तप्रजनस्य का भाषा
samadhistasya keshava
समाधिस्तस्य केशव
sthitadihi kim prabhasheta kim asita vrajeta kim.
आसीत व्रजति.
Okay, so 2 times is sufficient. I request dear devotees kindly take turns. You also do line by line. We all follow behind you. So who would like to start?
Can start, Prabhuji. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Mataji, please.
Shruti vipratipannate
Shruti vipratipanna
yada stasyati ke nischala
yada stasyati nischala
समाधौ अचला बुद्धिः
समाधौ अचला बुद्धिः
तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि।
तदा
योगम्
योगम्
अवाप्स्यसि।
अर्जुन उवाच
अर्जुन उवाच
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य
समाधिस्तस्य केशव।
तस्य केशव
स्थितदिः किं प्रभाषेत
स्थितदिः प्रभाषेत
किमासीत व्रजेत किम्।
किम् आसीत् व्रजेत किम्।
Mataji, would you like to go next, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Shruti vipratipaneta
Shruti vipratipanate
यदा स्पश्यति निश्चल
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
सम्बन्धव आचल बुद्धिः
समाधावचला बुद्धिः
तदा योगम् अवपश्यसि।
तदा योगमवाप्स्यसि।
अर्जुन उवाच
अर्जुन उवाच
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा
समाधिस्तस्य केशव
समाधिस्थस्य केशव
स्थितधि किं प्रवेश्यत
स्थितधि किं प्रभाषेत
किम् असीत व्रजेत किम्।
किम् आसीत् व्रजेत
किम्. Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Rasila Mataji, would you like to go?
हरे कृष्ण। श्रुति विप्रतिपन्ना ते
Shruti vipratipanate
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
यदा स्थास्यति
निश्चला
समाधाव अचला बुद्धिः
समाधाव अचला बुद्धिः
तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि।
तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि।
अर्जुन उवाच
अर्जुन उवाच
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा
समाधिस्थस्य केशव
समाधिस्तस्य केशव
स्थितधिः किं प्रभाषेत
स्थितिः किं प्रभाषेत
किम् आसीत् व्रजेत किम्।
किम् आसीत् व्रजेत किम्।
Thank you, Mataji. Jaivad Mataji, please.
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्ना ते
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्ना ते
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
समाधाव अचला बुद्धिः
समाधावचला बुद्धिः
तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि।
तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि।
अर्जुन उवाच
अर्जुन उवाच
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा
समाधिस्थस्य केशव
समाधिस्थस्य केशव
स्थितधिः किं प्रभाषेत
स्थितधिः किं प्रभाषेत
किम् आसीत व्रजेत किम्।
किम् आसीत् व्रजेत किम्।
Thank you, Mataji. Asha Mataji, would you like to go next, please?
I can try. Shruti viparvatipannade
Shruti
विप्रतिपन्नाते
यदा सदस्यति निश्चला
यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला
समाधौ अचला बुद्धिः
समाधौ अचला बुद्धिः
तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि।
तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि।
अर्जुन उवाच
अर्जुन
उवाच
Stitapragnasya kabasha
Chittapragnasya kabhasha
Pasha
samadhistasya keshava
samadhistasya keshava
stitati kim prabhaseta
Siddhati
किं
kim
प्रभाषेत
kim ashita vrajeta kim
असीत व्रजेत किम् Very big. Thank you, Mataji. Next, Gayatri Mataji and Sandeep Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Shruti vipratipanna
Shruti
Shruti vipratipanate
yada stasyati nischala
yada
यदा स्थाप्यते निश्चला
samadhau achala buddhis
समाधौ अचला बुद्धिः
tada yogam avapsyasi.
tada
तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि
Arjuna uvacha
Arjuna
अर्जुन उवाच
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा
Stita
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा
समाधिस्तस्य केशव
समाधिस्तस्य केशव
स्थितधि किं प्रभाषेत
Stita
तर्हि किं प्रभाषेत
किम् आसीत व्रजेत किम्
Kimma.
आसीत व्रजेत किम्
Hare Krishna. Shruti vipratipannatte
श्रुतिविप्रतिपन्नाते
yada stasyati nischala
यदा स्थाप्यते निश्चला
samadhau achala buddhihi
समाधौ अचला बुद्धिः
tada yogam avapsyasi.
तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि
Arjuna uvacha
अर्जुन उवाच
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा
समाधिस्तस्य केशव
समाधिस्तस्य केशव
स्थितधिः किं प्रभाषेत
स्थितधि किं प्रभाषेत
किम् आसीत व्रजेत किम्
किम् आसीत व्रजेत किम् Very beautiful, Gayatri Mataji and Sandeep Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Okay, can I request next Ritu Mataji, please? If Ritu Mataji is not available immediately, Gauringi Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yada isthayati nisala. Sorry, Prabhuji.
First line onwards, Mataji. Shruti Viprati.
Okay. Sorry. I using mobile, that's why, Prabhuji. Shruti brajati paranati
Shruti Vipratipannate
yada stiti nisala
Yada Sapyate Nishala
samadhava chala buddhis
Samadho Achala Buddhihi
tada yogama vapasi
Tada Yogam Avapsyasi
Arjuna vacha
Uvacha
istita pragyasya ka
Taprajnasya Ka Bhasha
samadhistasya kesava
Samadhistasya Keshava
istitadhi kim prabhaseta
Tadihi Kim Prabhaseta
himasita brajet kim.
Kim Asita Vrajeta Kim.
Sorry, Prabhuji. I read mistake. Sorry.
Okay, thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, do we have Prabhuji? Would you like to go, Prabhuji, please?
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna devotees. Yeah, I'm just in time. I was back on the right. Hare Krishna. Shruti vipratipanna
Shruti
Shruti
Pratipannate
Vipratipanate
yada stasyati nischala
Yada
यदास्थास्यति
Sasyati
निश्चला
Nishchala
samadha vachala buddhi
Samadhu Achala
समाधावचला
Samadhavachala
Buddhihi
बुद्धिः
Buddhihi
tada yogam avapsyasi.
तदा
Tada
Tada
योगम्
Yogam
Yogam
Avapsyasi
अवाप्स्यसि
Avapsyasi
Arjuna uvacha
अर्जुन
Arjuna
Arjuna
उवाच
Uvacha
Uvacha
Sita prajnasya ka basa
Sita
Sita
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य
Prajnasya
Prajnasya
का
Ka
भाषा
Kabhasa
Bhasha
samadhisthya kesava
Samadhistasya
समाधिस्तस्य केशव
Keshava
Keshavam
Sithadhi kim prabhaseta
Sitadi
Sitadi
देह
Kim
किं प्रभाषेत
Prabhaseta
Prabhaseta
kim asita vrajeta kim.
किम्
Kim
Kim
आसीत
Asita
Asita
व्रजेत
Vrajeta
Vrajeta
किम्
Kim.
Kim.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very beautifully recited. Can I request next? It's Ramula. Okay, Ramula Prabhuji. Okay, do we have Ritu Mataji now? And Vrinda?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, sorry. Shruti Vipratipanate Yada
Shruti Vipratipannate
Yada Sthasyati Nishchala
यदा
Yada
स्थास्यति
Sasyati
निश्चलः
Nishchala
Samadhava Achala Buddhis
Samadhu
समाधाव
Achala
अचला
Buddhihi
बुद्धिः
Tada Yogam Avapasyasi
तदा
Tada
Tada
योगम्
Yogam
Yogam
Avapsyasi
Avapyasi
अवाप्स्यसि
Arjuna Uvacha
अर्जुन
Arjuna
Arjuna
उवाच
Uvacha
Uvacha
Tita Prangya Saka Bhasa
Sita
Sita
Prajnasya Ka
Prajnasya
Bhasha
Kabhasa
Samadhi Sthasya Keshava
Samadhistasya
Samadhistasya
समाधिस्तस्य
Keshava
केशव
Keshava
Titadihi Kim Prabhasita
Sitadi Kim
Sitadi
तद्भिः
Kim
किं
Prabhaseta
प्रभाषेत
Prabhaseta
Kim Asita Vrajeta Kim
किम्
Kim
Kim
आसीत
Asita
Asita
Vrajeta
व्रजेत
Vrajeta
किम्
Kim.
Kim.
Very beautiful. Ritu Mataji, you wanted to do on your own, Mataji? Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much, dear devotees. Anyone is left or anyone is missing to recite? Okay. Okay, so in that case, thank you so much for the devotees kindly reciting. Now we shall hand over it to Gayathri Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji. So this session is only for you for 53 and 54 shlokas. You wanted to share your screen, Mataji?
Sure, Prabhuji, there's not much there to share actually, but still I would just try, Prabhuji, whatever.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah, please.
Hare Krishna. So, yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, all devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I will try to do my best. I'm learning and I'll try whatever I understood with these two shlokas today, with the grace of Lord Krishna and
Yeah.
Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Starting Mataji, you can start with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 3 times, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. So, As Prabhuji already was explaining that we are doing the chapter 2, which is called Sankhya Yoga, or it is also called as Contents of Gita Summarized. So in second chapter itself, when when Arjuna wanted to give up fighting in the battlefield, he put his Gandiva, and then he was like, I don't want to fight, because he didn't want to fight with his own gurus and his own relatives, his own cousins, his grandfather. So that's why he was saying, he actually said, one second, Prabhuji, I will. So then Krishna said, so he asked Krishna, now I'm very much, I don't know what to do. So Krishna said, okay, I will try to. I mean, that is when he started giving Gita Upadesha to Arjuna, as we all know. And that's when he started with the soul itself. First, he started that the soul is indestructible. It cannot be, the soul cannot be, it is eternal, and he cannot kill the soul. And from there he comes to the Buddhi Yoga. Right now we are into Buddhi Yoga already. So in Buddhi Yoga, if we can understand, so I would like to ask a question. What is the difference between, first of all, what is Buddhi? If anybody can tell in English, if we can translate what Buddhi is, please.
Knowledge?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, knowledge is what we have gathered usually. So knowledge can be like whatever we have gathered can be knowledge. So, but buddhi is little different from knowledge. So,
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, someone went before me, so they can.
Gee, it's fine. I was just saying like intellect or whatever, but you
Okay.
go.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was supposed to say like intelligence. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Javed Mataji and Pawan Prabhuji both are right. So
Hare Krishna.
intelligence, yes, buddhi. So with buddhi we will gather, like we will try to gather the knowledge. Knowledge is something little different from intelligence. And also, what is the difference between buddhi and mind? If someone can answer. Anybody can please answer if you know, if you
Mind is always thinks, and it willings to do things and feels. Yat sankalpa vikalpabhyam vattate kama sambhavaha. Mind.
Yes, Prabhuji. So mind is only like it will only feel. So what happens? So the difference, what I understood is the mind and intelligence. The difference is the mind is just carried away with anything, whatever it sees, or because the senses, whatever it see, the senses will. We have all these five senses: touch, smell, seeing, tasting, and hearing. So whatever, if I see a gulab jamun or something, then the mind want to, actually it will tell that okay, the taste buds will also, like eyes will first see and the taste buds will also want to taste it, and immediately mind want to go and grab that gulab jamun and eat it. But the hands will help to go and get it and to eat it. So but the intelligent person, if he is intelligent, then the intelligent person will say, okay, gulab jamun is not good for you, so please don't eat it. So that's the difference, like between the mind and the intelligence. So we are here in this, we are talking about the buddhi yoga. So with the intelligence, we can understand who the Supreme Personality of Godhead is. And that's the main difference between the animals and the humans, as always Srila Prabhupada explains. So we have this intelligence as human beings, and we can understand God and our self-realization as well as God realization. So in this, in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter 53, Shruti Vipratipannate yadastyasati nischala samadhau achala buddhi tada yogam avapsyasi. So in this translation, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, and when it remains fixed in the trance of self-realization, then you will have attained the divine consciousness. So Krishna is telling in here that if your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, so Vedas, or Krishna himself is telling that Vedas, there is a section called Karma Kanda, where the Vedas, it says if you perform certain sacrifice, you will be getting certain benefits. So because of the benefits, if people are doing some sort of sacrifices and following the flowery language of the Vedas, then that means that it is not the right way to do attain the God. So it is not, so they are trying to, but it is not the right way, because they are still having the desires to obtain something from the Lord. They are still asking the God to give them something. Like for example, if somebody is trying to get children, for example, and then they perform certain sacrifices, or sometimes some people want some money, so they are doing some sort of worship or sacrifices, then they are all kind of flowery language of the Vedas, because they are trying to get something from doing certain sacrifices, and then that is not the right way. So we have, and when it remains, but when our mind is remaining in and fixed in the trance of self-realization, then we can attain the divine consciousness. That's what Krishna is saying. And in the purport, Srila Prabhupada is explaining in detail. To say that one is in samadhi is to say that one has to fully realize Krishna consciousness. That is, one in full samadhi has realized Brahman, Paramatman and Bhagavan. So here when we are when Prabhupada is saying samadhi is like to be completely constantly thinking of Krishna and not desiring for anything else. So that is called Krishna, fully staying in Krishna consciousness. If we are still having so many desires, then that is not called samadhi. That is still, we are, one leg is in here and the other leg is somewhere else. That way we are completely torn apart. So that is not staying in full Krishna consciousness. And then that is, one is fully in samadhi when he has realized Brahman, Paramatman and Bhagavan. So God has three, he has three aspects. So one is Brahman, one is Paramatma and one is Bhagavan. So in Brahman is the impersonal, all pervading spiritual energy. So we know that what is the Brahman effulgence, it is so when Brahman effulgence, Shankaracharya, like the Mayavadis, principle is to becoming one with Brahman. So which is not the correct way of thinking. So this is also, it's impersonal. Brahman is impersonal. And then next is Paramatma. Paramatma is the localized aspect of Supreme Lord residing in the hearts of all living beings. So when we realize Paramatma in each and every living entity, there is Paramatma residing. So we can, that is why we have to respect each and every living entity. And we should not be hurting anybody by words or mind, or manasa vacha karmana, they say. So with mind or by words or by our actions, we should not be hurting any living entities, because in every living entity, Paramatma, as Paramatma aspect, God is residing, Lord Krishna is residing. And then the Bhagavan aspect. In the Bhagavan aspect, Supreme Personality of Godhead is the original personal source of both Brahman and Paramatma. So he is the one who is the So he is the main. So Bhagavan is the supreme personality of Godhead, who is also residing in the Paramatma as well as Brahman. So this is what we have to understand. And how can we understand Bhagavan? By only through devotional service, only through the loving devotional service to him, without expecting anything from him, and just to serve him. Just as servants, we have to be servants and we have to serve Bhagavan. Only then we can understand Bhagavan. That is when we will be fully realized. So, and the highest perfection of self-realization is to understand that one is eternally the servitor of Krishna, and that one's only business is to discharge one's duty in Krishna consciousness. So we are the servants of Krishna and we have to be serving Krishna. That is the only business that we have here. So once we do that, once we realize, then we will be fully in Samadhi, which will be Krishna conscious completely. A Krishna conscious person or unflinching devotee of the Lord should not be disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, nor to be engaged in fruitive activities for promotion to the heavenly kingdom. So once here we are talking about the flowery language of the Vedas. So here when we are talking about that, before that we have to understand the Buddhi Yoga. So Buddhi Yoga, what are the benefits if we understand properly this? In previous shlokas, Krishna has already explained about how we are only the eternal souls, and the body is not. It is impermanent, and it is already dead. Without the soul, the body is already a dead body. Nothing is there. There is no Chaitanya. So only because of the soul we are able to walk, talk, and do things. So the bodies are already dead, and Krishna explained Arjuna that before you kill them, they are already killed. All the Kurus were already killed. So don't worry and just kill them and do your duty without any attachment to the fruits of your duties. The karmanyevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalahe turbu ma te sangosta akarmani. So don't get attached to the fruits of your karma. Just get detached to that and just do your duty and give those whatever results and fruits to me. So just give it to me. That's what Krishna is telling to Arjuna. And then once if we understand all these, the Buddhi Yoga, and what are the benefits of understanding, and to put that in perspective is, first of all, like in 250, Bhagavadgita 250, just now Prabhuji, Amok Prabhuji was telling already. 250, sorry, I should have kept it. So in this Buddhi Yukto Jahatiha Ubhe Sukruta Dushkrute Tasmad Yogaya Yujyasva Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam. So in this, a man engaged in devotional service rids himself of both good and bad reactions even in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work. So in here, Krishna is telling, if we understand, we will be getting rid of both good and bad reactions. We don't want to have either good karma or bad karma. We want to be in the akarma. We have to give up all these good and bad reactions even in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work. So Krishna is telling, so if we understand, first benefit is that we will be getting rid of both bad and good results of our karma. And then second one is, we will become eligible to enter into the Vaikuntha planets as well. So if we understand, if we are becoming full devotees of Krishna, then we can enter the Vaikuntha planets. And then the third one is, person becomes indifferent to karma kandik Vedas. So already Prabhuji was telling like how people, how we can become indifferent to all the karma Vedas, the flowery. Here when we are talking about flowery language of the Vedas, so we don't have to worry about what we get, what benefit we get, or what bad or good we can get, all that will not, doesn't matter. We will become indifferent to all those things. So these are the 3 benefits that we can get if we understand properly the Buddhi Yoga, and if we put that in perspective, and if we live our lives accordingly. So that is one thing. And then unflinching devotee of the Lord should not be disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, nor be engaged in fruitive activities for promotion to the heavenly kingdom. So in Krishna consciousness, one comes directly into communion with Krishna, and thus all directions from Krishna may be understood in that transcendental state. So everything is transcendental. Once we become Krishna conscious, each and everything is transcendental. Then there is nothing like materialistic things. So we become indifferent to even to the Vedas. One is sure to achieve results by such activities and attain conclusive knowledge. One has only to carry out the orders of Krishna or his representative, the spiritual master. In here, again, what we have to understand is, one is sure to achieve results by such activities and attain conclusive knowledge. So how to achieve the conclusive knowledge, how to achieve the achieve self-realization in here. So how now Arjuna has come directly in contact with Krishna. So that's how Krishna himself taught him, told about Bhagavadgita. Uddhava also got direct instructions from Krishna. That way we can achieve. Or second way is, we can also achieve, we can also get the instructions from the representative of Krishna. Who is the representative of Krishna? Who talks always about Krishna, who tells the right things about Krishna. We can accept him as a guru, him or her as a guru, and then we can understand the instructions, and then we can actually carry out the order of carry out the instructions what they are giving us. That way we can understand, we can get the self-realization as well as the God realization. Such activities we can sure to achieve the results. We can achieve the results only when one has to only carry out the orders of Krishna or his representative, the spiritual master. So once, what we have to do is, here we have to fix our intelligence, our buddhi to the Krishna, in Krishna consciousness. Only then our mind will be stable. Without, if we are not putting our intelligence, if we cannot fix our intelligence in Krishna consciousness, then obviously the mind will be carried away everywhere. Like if there is no anchor to a boat, the boat will be going anywhere in the ocean. It cannot stay at one place. Similarly, like the anchor, our intelligence has to be fixed properly. Only then the boat, the boat can stay. Like similarly, our mind can be stable. Otherwise, chanchalam hi manah Krishna. Even Arjuna says that our mind is very, very it cannot stay at one place at one point in fraction of second. It keeps wandering here and there. So that's why we have to fix our intelligence first on Krishna. Only then we can fix our mind as well, so that it will not be carried away by the senses. So once we are realized and once we attain this, then we will be we can actually realize ourselves, self and Krishna as well. So this is what I have understood by reading this purport and this shloka. And the next shloka, we will go to the next shloka. So this one is Arjuna Uvacha. Arjuna is, again, after that shloka, Arjuna is asking, Sthita Pragnasya Kabhasha Samadhi Stasya Keshava Sthitadhi Kim Prabhasheta Kim Asita Vrajeta Kim. So Arjuna, translations and purports by Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Arjuna said, O Krishna, what are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? How does he speak and what is his language? How does he sit and how does he walk? So in this, I also want to ask, we have so many, in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna has been asking so many questions. And in Bhagavatam, we have seen Vidura asking so many questions, Uddhava asking so many questions. So when we see so many people are asking so many questions, today morning I was attending a class, and I have heard Panchalikar Mataji, probably you all know who she is, and she was saying there is a difference between people asking questions, and when we are talking here, we never say prashna. When we are saying Krishna, they are only asking out of, like we have a difference between, sometimes they say Yaksha Prashna. Yaksha also asked some questions to Dharmaraya, Yudhishthira. And also here Arjuna is also asking questions. Vidura also asked so many questions to Maitreya. So can anybody please tell me what is the difference between Arjuna and Vidura asking questions and Yaksha asking some questions? Can anybody please, if you have if you can figure out what the difference is between them asking and between Yaksha asking questions? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
The
Mataji.
devotees of the Lord,
Hare Krishna Mataji, I couldn't hear that properly.
are they the devotees of the Lord, Arjun and Vidura?
Yes, Mataji, they are devotees of the Lord. Yes, for sure. But yeah, that's correct, Mataji. But I want to know the way they are asking questions. That's the what is the difference? Why am I trying to differentiate between Arjuna and Vidura from Yaksha? Mataji. Pavan Prabhuji also wanted to
Right.
say
Yeah,
something.
Pavan, I was just going to say, Pavan Prabhuji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I can try. I'm not exactly sure. So Arjuna, when he's questioning, he was like, the pure intention is like he's completely surrendered to Krishna, and his pure intention is to accept whatever he says and follow that, so that he gets clarity. So he just want to fill in that blank and perform his duty. Something is stopping him to do his duty, then he's just trying that bit. So his intention is like to apply, and without what do you say, karma yoga, maybe. Yeah, it's probably like purely bhakti yoga. And Vidura probably, he wanted to attain moksha. I think that's why he tried to get more, ask questions, and so that he can understand the purpose and get moksha. Maybe I'm wrong. That's my understanding.
No, Prabhuji, you are not wrong, Prabhuji. So basically, yes, Prabhuji. Now, what Arjuna and Vidura and people like Arjuna, Vidura, and Uddhava, they were also asking questions, and Yaksha was also asking questions. But there is a difference between how Yaksha, or some people are like Yaksha, and some people are like Arjuna and Vidura and Uddhava. So what is the difference is the Arjuna, Vidura, and Uddhava, and any other people who we see in the Bhagavatam, they are all inquisitive, meaning like they are trying to understand how understand God, or understand why it is like this. So in this shloka also, Arjuna is asking questions, but it is not out of just, some people will ask questions when they know also they want to ask a question. Even they know what they're asking, they know the answer, but still they want to simply, for understanding whether the other person does he or she knows. So to test the other person, some people will ask questions. So then that is called like a different, that is the difference. There is no inquisitiveness or honest questions. When we are listening to Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, when we are trying to ask questions, we have to ask because when we don't know or when we did not understand something properly, then we should ask a questions, or for the benefit of others as well, as Jaivid Mataji just mentioned in the chat. So when we ask a question, it should be beneficial for others as well as our own self, and to understand properly the subject matter. So that is the difference between asking a question. So some people are asking questions just to, I mean, yakshas is, they just say yaksha prashna because it is just a question which was not even, but when Yudhishthira, when he answered, it had so much which we can actually put it in perspective in a day-to-day life, in our lives as well. So but when he asked, it was nothing that he was not eager to understand, or he wasn't in inquisitive state or to benefit anybody. He just asked, like, so that's why it is called yaksha prashna. But when Vidura and Arjuna are asking, it is for the benefit of us as well, so, and their own self. So this is the difference. I just wanted to share that today. Thank you so much, Jaivid Mataji and Pawan Prabhuji, for answering that questions. And in here, so Arjuna is also asking a few questions. Now Arjuna understood, oh, okay, this is what Krishna has already explained a lot of things by now within few shlokas about the soul, about how a person, how to give up the fruits of the activities, not the activity itself, but the fruits of activities, and how he has to be, as a kshatriya, he has to perform his duty, all that he has heard already. And now he is asking these questions. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada is explaining, as there are symptoms for each and every man in terms of his particular situation, similarly, one who is Krishna conscious has his particular nature: talking, walking, thinking, feeling, etc. So whoever is in Krishna consciousness, they too do these things: walking, talking, thinking, and feeling, etc. But they are different from the regular people. So as a rich man has his symptoms by which he is known as a rich man, as a diseased man has his symptoms by which he is known as diseased, or as a learned man has his symptoms, so a man in transcendental consciousness of Krishna has specific symptoms in various dealings. One can know his specific symptoms from the Bhagavad Gita. Most important is how the man in Krishna consciousness speaks. For speech is the most important quality of any man. It is said that a fool is undiscovered as long as he does not speak, and certainly a well-dressed fool cannot be identified unless he speaks. But as soon as he speaks, he reveals himself at once. The immediate symptom of a Krishna conscious man is that he speaks only of Krishna and of matters relating to him. Other symptoms then automatically follow as stated below. So in the next shloka, Krishna will explain how a Krishna consciousness, how a Krishna conscious person who is in Krishna conscious, how does he walk, talk, and think and feel? Everything, how does he sit? Everything. Arjuna is asking, how does he sit? How does he speak? What is his language? And how does he walk as well? So Arjuna wanted to see a person who is completely in Krishna conscious, so he can understand the symptoms, and that way he can realize. So that is what this sloka talks about. And yes, we as devotees, we can also ask really good questions where others also can benefit, and which will also benefit us. And also when we are listening, how attentively we listen, all those things matter. So this is what I wanted to share with everyone. And thank you so much, Amok Prabhuji, for giving me this opportunity to speak on these two shlokas today. So, Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for listening. Hare Krishna, Amok Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for kindly sharing these two slokas and explaining to all of us. Okay, before I comment, and dear devotees, if you have got any questions, kindly ask Mataji. Devalapurkar.
Mataji, thank you for so much for this wonderful class. I really enjoyed it today. But this sentence here, which applies to me, that a fool is undiscovered as long as he does not speak. And unfortunately, I have to speak today. I feel such a fool. But I didn't understand from the previous shloka the flowery language of Vedas. I still don't get that. If you can elaborate a little bit more, why is it that as it says that someone who is, remains, who's not disturbed by the flowery language? I didn't get that.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Whatever I know, I will try, Mataji, and then Amok Prabhu can explain it in detail. So basically, Vedas, like people, even now, Mataji, like most of the people are trying to worship God on a certain day. They do so many things, but main thing will be missing. Usually, when we go to pujas and all, like they decorate the place, they put so many things, and they bring so many things, and they cook so much food. Everything they are doing, but they don't think of God at all in bit. That is main thing is missing. But this is in the now in Kali Yuga what I'm talking. But in the Vedas, basically in the Vedas, when they are performing the yagnas and stuff like that, also they used to think of God. God was in the middle, but still they were doing these performances just to get some benefit out of it, because some people used to perform to get some more money, some people for fame, some people for kids, some people for when they don't have children, they would perform certain sacrifices. Even in Ramayana, actually when Dasharatha Maharaj did not have kids, then he performed Putra Kameshti Yaga. So but we cannot blame, that doesn't mean that he should not be doing, because he did that, Ramachandra was born. So they are all exalted personalities, and when they did those things, it is the right thing to do with what they did. But some people, just to get the benefit out of doing some sort of sacrifices, they used to do, if they do, then it is useless, Mataji. Then their mind is disturbed. See, because they want the benefit. When the mind is attached to the result of it, then obviously the mind is disturbed. They are not thinking only of Krishna or serving Krishna. Then that is when their mind is disturbed, Mataji. That's what I have understood. I don't know if Amok Prabhuji explains, even I can understand more in detail, I hope. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you so much, Jai Mataji, for asking that question, and Gayatri Mataji for explaining. So here, one thing about Traigunya Vishya Veda, Nistraigunya Bhavajjana, Nidbandho, Nityasatpasto, Niryogakshema Atmavan. So this one, Krishna already described in the 45 shloka. So this here, Traigunya Vishya Veda, the Vedas deal with the three material modes of nature. Okay, share the screen here. So this one, okay. 45 shlokas. So here it is, this Krishna has already explained to us. And many people, they perform so many sacrifices to elevate themselves onto the heavenly planets. So, for example, in the Krishna's pastimes, there were Brahmanas, they were performing some sacrifices. It is to attain the planet of the moon, where they drink the Somarasa and enjoy for 10,000 years. So, and then that is how they wanted to perform those sacrifices. So they deal with all these sacrifices are mentioned in the Vedas. We have to follow if we are doing anything in our day-to-day life. For example, Dasa Samskaras, like starting from the Garbhadana Samskara to the end, to the funeral ceremony. So until all this time, we have to follow Vedic injunctions. When it is required Vedic to follow Vedic injunctions means, so when we are taking the performing any particular thing, so we need some kind of guide, reference guide, that is Vedas, Vedic injunctions. Otherwise, we cannot carry out. And that Vedic injunctions, it will lead us to the knowledge. And later on, once we get the matured knowledge, then we transcend that Vedic knowledge. It is always three material modes of nature: goodness, passion, and ignorance. Don't do these things and don't do these things. You do only these things. It will direct us in the right path. And then that is the part for the living entities to engage themselves in the activities, karma. And that karma is, if it is completely mixed with the devotion, that is Krishna consciousness, Buddhi Yogam. Okay, and then out of those people, out of who are engaging, following the Vedic injunctions, out of those people, the matured souls, they will transcend, they will come out of that Vedic injunctions and engage themselves in completely absorbed in the Krishna consciousness. Okay, that is for the next level. And below that is one level. And below these Vedic injunctions, everything is animal life. So this is Tato Varnashyatvaraha Tesham Brahmana Uttamaha. Brahmaneshu api Vedajno Cheddajno Abhidikah Tadaha. So this is out of Varnashrama Dharma. Under Varnath, below Varnashrama Dharma, everything is of animalistic nature. And then Varnashrama Dharma is the best. And then on top of that, Brahmana who has got the knowledge. Out of those who studied the Vedas. Out of that, who understands the meaning of the Vedas. And then after that, who can explain the Vedas to others. Later on, who follows the Vedic injunctions. Beyond that, who has renounced all the results of fruitive activities. And then beyond that, who has surrendered himself onto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So here we can see where the Vedas are coming, taking the person gradually, step by step. And then finally, freeing oneself from the results of fruitive activities, and then let him surrender onto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It will come as a steps in our life, in the Varnashrama Dharma. So it is not that we follow or we don't follow. That is not. It is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, like that. So first is the Brahmana, and then who studies the Vedas. That he is the best, better than him who understands the meaning of the Vedas, better than him who explains the Vedas, better than him who follows the injunctions, Vedic injunctions, and better than him who renounced the results of his fruitive activities, and better than him who has surrendered himself, Adogda Dharma Matmanaha. He is the topmost person. So it's a gradual steps. So Vedic injunctions are steps for us. Okay, so that is one point for the Mataji's question. And with regards to the differences between, what is the difference between Arjuna and Vidura and Yaksha Prashnas. So here Arjuna, he is going to perform the activities here. He is going to perform the activities. Still here, he is in the samsara. He is a family man. And Vidura's position is already, he has renounced, and he has gone, he was sent out of his home, and his property was taken by Duryodhana. And then he has gone on pilgrimage, renouncing everything. And after many years, and he understood that this Kurukshetra battle is finished. And later on, even he understood that Krishna's family also got wound up, and then Krishna has departed from this world. And later on, he has met Uddhava. So by that time, he has purified, completely absorbed in only Krishna consciousness. He is already done with all the materialistic. He is now mature devotee. Now it is moved to know about most of his pastimes of the Lord. That is the most high level. And Buddhava's position is he has already accompanied throughout his life with Krishna. He is elevated devotee. He is beyond. And he is completely absorbed. And Vidura, the conversations between Vidura and Buddhava, it is the feelings and remembering Krishna, how he has performed all his pastimes. And later on, Vidura and Maitreya Rishi. Maitreya Rishi also, along with Buddhava, he also received instructions from Krishna. Buddhava and Maitreya Rishi both were present when Krishna was departing from this material world. And both have got the knowledge. So later on, Maitreya is like on the level of father to Vidura. So he was giving all kinds of knowledge to know more about the Lord. When we know more about the Lord, we will observe more and more. That could happen only between the devotees. And coming to the Prashnas, there, Yudhishthira and this Yamadharmaraja, so who posed himself as Yaksha, later on, he revealed himself that his true identity. So why he has here Yudhishthira's brothers, they were fall unconscious on the floor. So it is by mystic power of the Yamadharmaraja. So, and then he wanted to test Yudhishthira about whether he is following Dharma and whether he knows, and then later on to give benediction to him as well. So for his incognito in upcoming incognito period. So those questions, asking and then testing whether he has got understood the right purposes or not. But there, Yudhishthira is responding so that he wanted to revive his brothers back. He wanted to protect. So there is a different kinds of, it's not a purpose of the devotional service, but understanding, gaining the knowledge by asking the questions like that and testing the knowledge. Okay, that is a different level. Okay, so this is just one point, and from the shlokas here, Prabhupada has given in the 53 shloka. So here, unflinching devotees and realization of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Brahmeti, Paramatmiti, Bhagavaniti Sabjate. So three aspects, the Brahman effulgence, it is the first level. It is Brahma Bodha Prasannatma, na sochiti na kamkshati. That is the Brahman. There are some people who wanted to merge there. And then beyond that one, next level is the Paramatma. So Paramatma is a little bit higher level, where Paramatma is the Lord who is Ishvara Sarvabhutanam Suddeshe Dhnatistati. Brahmyan Sarvabhutani Yantra Rodhani Maya. Lord is in the heart of all the living entities. So the form is the four-handed form of the Lord. Shankha Chakra Gada Padmaihi Abhishvyakta Chaturbhujam. Okay, that is the Paramatma localized super soul. They meditate on that form. Paramatma. And some yogis, they go to the secluded place, they meditate on the four-handed form of the Vishnu. That is the Paramatma. And Bhagavan, we have got a deity temple, and where we go to the temple and then worship the Lord with all the paraphernalia. Saparyam vividaihi dravyaihi, vividaihi dravye deshakala vibhagavit. Based on time, place, and circumstances, we worship the Lord with patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. That is the Bhagavan, that is the topmost. And here, when we are realizing this one, this Brahman and Paramatma also, that knowledge also will be included within this one. This is the highest realization. So, okay, so this is how one point I just wanted to bring here. So, and flowery languages, they deal with all the three material modes of nature. But this is a person who has already done with the fruitive activities. In the grasthas, it is already done, and it is beyond. So as long as we are in the grastha dharma, we need to follow these Vedic injunctions. But everything is for samsiddhir haritoshanam, for the pleasure of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, so that we would not be entangled in this material world. Atah pumbid vijasreshta varnashrami vibhagashah. Swanistasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshanam. Samsiddhir haritoshanam. One has to follow the Vedic injunctions only for the pleasure of Vishnu, not for our sense gratification. But we still do it, but we follow according to the Vedic injunctions. When we do our duty rightly, as it is allocated, based on constitutional position, then Lord will be very pleased. So that one, it is described like in the karma, very beautifully in the coming chapters, in the 3rd and 5th chapters. One is karma yoga and another is karma yoga with devotional service. Okay, those where Krishna describes more and more about what is karma. So even though Muniopic great sages also bewildered what is karma and what is akarma. A person who sees akarma in the karma and karma in akarma, they're intelligent persons. Likewise, Krishna describes in different angles. Okay, so that is, but one has to refer all Vedic injunctions when he is in the Grihastha Dharma performing all the activities, but for the pleasure of the Lord. Otherwise, it will entangle him. Okay, so then, so here, by all his knowledge as well, again, carrying out his activities under the bona fide spiritual master's guidance. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshinte jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. One has to approach the spiritual master and then inquire submissively by rendering some service to him, inquire the knowledge. He will give the sufficient knowledge for his life, how he can come out of this material entanglement and progress in the spiritual path. Okay, so that is one point just to add, and then further in the next shloka here. So here, Krishna has specific symptoms. A man in transcendental consciousness of Krishna has specific symptoms in various dealings. This is, we see, as soon as we see a person, there it is mentioned like Kim Prabhasheta, Kim Masita, Kim Rajeta Kim. So Kim Masita, Rajeta Kim, Sita Prajnasika Bhasha. So likewise, the devotee, what are the symptoms of a devotee? He is having a tilak, he is having a kantimala, and also he is having a shika. Likewise, whenever we meet the devotees, then Kim Prabhasheta, we say Hare Krishna. As soon as we meet Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Kim Prabhasheta. And Kim Asita, how does he sit? He sit properly, like sitting on the floor and in front of the spiritual master. That is how he acts. And Kim Asita, Kim Vrajeta Kim, how he walks. He walks like a boldly with grave, like we see Prabhupada. He is always grave and boldly he speaks and then speaks. He walks gravely, and that feelings is entirely different. Okay, so, but when the devotee he comes into the devotees association, his language is completely transcendental, and all the feelings are transcendental. Sthitadihi kim, so Sthitadihi, intelligence. What is his intelligence? All his intelligence, all how I can render service to the Supreme Lord. In such a way, he finds different routes. Okay, that is, and one point here, Prabhupada mentions like how to discover a fool. So whenever he speaks about so many non-Krishna consciousness things. As simple, it is very easy to, he will say that, I have done this one, I have won this one, he will put so many things. And then people who are in Krishna, they will simply laugh. Of course, they do not exhibit outside, but if he says that material, I have achieved this one, I have got a good job, I have got nice wife and children, and my children are going to good schools, they got the ranks, they got married, and they're earning this much, and they will show off. But that is where, but devotees, they do not speak all those things. They will get Yajjad Bhavyam Bhuta Bhagavan Purva Karmanurupam. They will come automatically by their past karma. And then when they are experiencing all these Bhogeshwara Prasaktanam, Tayapasata Chetasam, Samadho, Na Vidiyate, Vyavasayatmaka buddhi samadho na vidhiyate. They do not get the samadhi, devotional service. When they're experiencing this pain, pleasures, they do not get the devotional service mood at all. It is very difficult to progress. Okay, so that is a devotee, his activities, his speaking, and how he sits, how he behaves. It's a different. It is easily can, whoever is a fool, then he speaks about the material things. जन्मैश्वर्यश्रीभिः येदमानमदः नैवाहृति अभिधातुं वै त्वाम् अकिञ्चन गोचरम्. Lord will not reveal himself to such kind of people. Janma Aishwarya Sruta Sribihi Yedamana Madahpuman Naivarhati Abhidhatum Vai. They are not the qualifications. Tvam Akinchana Gocharam. Lord is Akinchana Gocharam, who does not have any interest in all those things, who has transcended all those material things. He will reveal himself to those devotees. Okay, so that is just one point to bring. I also stop here due to the time. And dear devotees, if you have got any other questions or you wanted to share anything else, kindly ask or kindly share.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, very nicely explained. Thank you so much. And understood very clearly. And then I can relate one, regarding the, what you say, realizations. I've seen that just today, actually. So I went to play chess tournament. So I played 3 rounds. So each like around 3 hours. So I played 9 hours of chess today before coming here. So like what happened is like as Mataji said in the first sloka, I think. So when you do something, if you keep thinking about results, so you cannot perform well. So it's like something may go wrong. So you always think about winning, and you continuously do something to expect something in return. So it's like you won't be achieving that, or you will be like not in a peaceful situation. So today, I when I've realized it's a really good realization. So I played 3 games, 3 chess tournaments, like three games, and then the very first one I drew with a strong player, and then second one I lost, third one I lost. So I was like, when I was driving back and listening to this sloka, and really connected when I was driving back, and then what happened is like I questioned myself. So why did I lose? So I was like, why did I lose the 2 matches? So I was like calculating how did I start my match, and I was like, oh, I was like before starting them, I was like, I need to win this, I need to win this. I was like completely thinking about winning. So and next I questioned myself as well. Why did I draw the first game? The first game I played with full focus because I started my day, and then I played first game with full focus, and I was present in the moment. I was not thinking about win or lose in the first game. So that's why I drew the game with a strong player. And the second game, I lost even in terms of rating is compared to the in terms of chess is measured in ratings. So
Different, so
yeah,
yeah, this materialistic things. So yeah,
exactly.
in
Yeah.
our life, in our devotee's life, for example, in Shri Prabhupada's life, materialistically, previously he was good, and then later on, something gradually falls, and then Krishna gives some indication that. So that means you have something else, not this one. So it is giving first thing because you have got something. So I just give you opportunity to give some happiness, but
Hmm.
then absorb, then he will give something else which we do not like it.
Hmm.
That is the Krishna's mercy. That we need to understand. Why Lord made me. So that one,
Hmm.
if we think that if I have a plate, then I would have one. That is again materialistic entanglement. But that
Yes.
the materialistic reason. This is sad asad, cause and effect. Effect is what we have been experiencing. The
Hmm.
that is effect, and then cause is behind that. The cause is we do not know what is the cause. So
Hmm.
beyond our perceptions. So that because beyond our perceptions means for everything good and bad, it happens based on our personal desires that will exhibit in terms of the asset, whatever the activities are happening, karma.
Yeah.
But the cause is different. That is the deep desires in the heart. Those are amazing. Only Lord knows those things. So we need to acknowledge, okay, but we do not have to take anything, either positive or negative. So be neutral to those good or bad, and then
Exactly. Yeah.
When we reflect on the Bhagavad Gita, gradually we understand. When you progress, maybe now today, for example, 11th of October 2025, this point of time, maybe in the keep chanting, following the regulative principles until next year. When you reflect exactly in the next year, you would see something different. You would find the results, the reasons for your failure today, 1 year back. That's what you would come by practical experience. Okay, thank you so much, Prabhuji, for sharing that one. So for everything, there is a reason. Nothing is accident. So for everything, there is a reason.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, any other questions or sharings, dear devotees?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for nicely explaining. I was not able to explain this in so much detail.
You have explained very nicely, Mataji.
No, Prabhuji, I'm only learning. I'm very, I'm learning ABCs as I always say. So thank you, Prabhuji, for beautifully explaining everything. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Anything else, dear devotees? Prabhavati Sachi Mataji. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, if there are no questions and no sharings, then we shall move to the next part, Narasimha prayers. Okay, so today our Narasimha prayers by Pavan Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so you want someone to accompany Prabhuji?
Sorry?
You want someone to respond for your kirtan?
Yes, yes, please. Yeah.
Do you have Saurabh Prabhuji available to?
Yeah.
That's all right, if Prabhuji is not available. Saurabh Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna.
would you be able to respond, Prabhuji, to Pavan Prabhuji?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Yes, thank you so much, Prabhuji. Okay, Pavan Prabhuji, when you are ready, Prabhuji.
Can you give me just 10 seconds?
Yes, Prabhuji. Very beautiful, Pavan Prabhuji. Very nice altar. You have got ghee lamps and deities.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Krishna's blessings.
Yes. Yes, Prabhuji, if you are ready. Prabhuji.
Yeah. Okay. Who is following me?
Saurabh Prabhuji is following. Yeah,
Okay.
Prabhuji.
Can I start now?
Yes, please.
Hare Krishna. Can I do the Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu before I start?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narsimam Vishnam Patram Mucham Namamiham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narsimam Vishnam Patram Mucham Namamiham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narsimam Vishnam Patram Mucham Namamiham. Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narsimhaya
Praladalaadaine
Praladaladaine
Hiranyakasipurvakshaha
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Silatankanakalaye
Shilatankanakalaye
Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha
Ito Nashinha Parato Nashinha
Yeto Yeto Yamitato Narsimha
Yato Yato Yamitato Nashinha
Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha
Bahe Nashinha Hridaye Nashinha
Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimhamadim Sharanam
Tavakara Kamalavare Nakham Adbhuta Sringam Dalita Hiranyakashaputanubringam केशवत्रीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
केशवद्रीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
केशवद्रीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
जय नरसिंह देव नरसिंह देव नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव
Jaya Nrsinga Dev Nrsinga Dev Nrsinga Dev Jaya Nrsinga Dev
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj
जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव
Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Jai Narsingadev.
Narsingadev ki jai.
Narsingadev ki jai.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very beautifully sung.
Thank you. Thank you so much for
Very
everyone
beautiful,
giving me
Prabhuji.
this opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so can I request all devotees kindly do 3 loud Hari Bols to Gayathri Mataji for kindly sharing this Srimad Bhagavad Gita knowledge today? Please.
Hari
Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari
Bol.
Hari Bol.
Bol. Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Mataji.
God ki jai. Thank you, Prabhu, for giving this opportunity. Hope I did okay. Hope I didn't make any mistakes, Prabhuji.
No, Mataji, you did very confidently. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, so dear devotees, we are at 34 past 9 o'clock. And if you're all happy, and unless you have got any questions and ask to share or anything else, if you don't have anything, then we shall conclude. And see you tomorrow morning for Japa session at 5:30 a.m. Kindly join. So Sunday mornings or we read Ramayanam and discuss on Ramayanam as well on Sunday mornings after Japa session and after Bhagavatam, and then Damodarastakam later on Ramayana. Okay, so it will be very beautiful to hear Srimad Bhagavatam and devotees chanting early in the morning, 5:30. It is so divine. One would experience it. It is a bit difficult, but if you come and taste that one, you will never ever leave it. We got this opportunity in the beginning of our Sangha has started to all devotees come together and chant. I said, dear devotees, kindly utilize this opportunity and this Damodara Kartika Masa. Whatever we do, it will yield 1,000 times more results than in other days of the year. So, okay, that is a kind request. Okay, if you're all happy, then we shall conclude our session for tonight. Okay, conclude. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha कृपा
सिन्धुभ्यः पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।
Jai.
हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.